Hello. So today we're going to talk about personalized nutrition for mind, body, and spirit health. So what's all this hype about personalized nutrition? Have you heard about this term lately? I know at least for the past few years this has been emerging more and more, and we're going to dive right into it. But before, hi, my name is Ruby, and it's my mission to help you get to the root of your problem and bring balance to mind, body, and spirit so that you can live a supercharged life. So what does personalized nutrition mean? Basically, it means we take nutritional recommendations and personalize them to your needs. That's it. It sounds super simple, I know. But let's dive into a few of the scientific terms. Number one, nutrigenomics. So nutrigenomics is the study of nutrition, how nutrition influences the expression of our genes. And so let's say you may be someone that expresses genes that you're sensitive to saturated fats. And so if you include a lot of saturated fats in your diet, then you may have a hard time getting to your goal. Versus when you learn that you are sensitive to saturated fats, then you go ahead and shift that, the amount of fat that you're eating to maybe mostly monounsaturated fats such as avocados or olive oils. And then you may have an easier time getting to your goal and getting healthy. So number two is epigenetics. Epigenetics is the study of how environment influences the expression of our genes. And that includes our behaviors such as our diet, like we just talked about, her lifestyle, and even stress management, among other environmental factors. So you can be influenced by those, and they can affect how you express those genes, and therefore make it either easier or difficult for you to get to your goal. There's another one that you may have come across. Now, there are few and far between these ones, but there are companies out there that actually test your microbiome, and they see what specific bacteria species you currently have and how you can eat to promote those healthy bacteria versus the unhealthy bacteria, and then give you protocols, supplements, and nutrition guides based on that. So you see, there are actually various different ways that we can personalize nutrition. And finally, there is actually another one you may have heard of, is DNA-based diets, which are based off of DNA tests and seeing what you express, and that can be used for exercise, and it can be used for diet, it can be even used for supplements. So there are various different ways to do it. So how do I look at someone and personalize their nutrition? So of course we take everything into consideration. And there's no one size fits all. I always say that, right? Because we have to personalize nutrition. It's the best way to get results, especially if you've been struggling. And I know I had struggled for a very long time before I found out the small information, step-by-step process. It took a lot longer to get there. That's the advantage of having technology, the positive side of having technology on our side today than a decade ago. Now, I do want you to remember a point, because this is not end all, right? So just as I said that epigenetics is how environment affects the expression of our genes, that can also change. As you change, that will change too. So for someone with nutrigenomics, right, let's say an example is for someone that is sensitive to carbohydrates and has diabetes. Now, they completely change their lifestyle, right? They incorporate a lot of the personalized recommendations and change their lifestyle. They can build what's known as metabolic flexibility, where you can easily switch through carbohydrates and fats, and you can develop that over time. So it doesn't mean that you can never have carbs again, or you can never eat the foods that you like. It just means that you may initially need to start at a different point in order to get to where you want to get to, so you can have that life. No diet in the world is a lifestyle sentence, and that just wouldn't be realistic, because we are human beings and we like to splurge here and there, and then that's okay, right? It's life. It's called life. So So I don't want you to take this to heart. It's not a life sentence, but it's just being smart about your needs and really getting down to the problem and figuring out what it is that you need in order to get to where you want. So the ultimate goal is to tailor every protocol to your needs to get you results. That's the ultimate goal. And it includes everything from focusing on food, diet, lifestyle, your mindset, your knowledge, your environment. All of those factor in because that is what gets you results. So that was a lot, and that is it, folks. That's all today because I wanted to make sure that last week when I talked about the difference between conventional and functional medicine, and I wanted to bring personalized nutrition because it's a big part of functional medicine. It's all about tailoring recommendations, not just for nutrition, but for everything else based on your unique expressions. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn your bell on so that you can get notifications when the videos go live. With gratitude and love, I hope you have an amazing week.